Why is it that African Americans are the only ones that exist in history that has absolutely no idea about who they really are?
Ever looked in the mirror and thought, huh, Christ, what is that? Fuck!
See, how can everyone else who were slaves in different areas of the world recall their family's actual history, but our people can't? My question to you would be, why are you not researching your family's history by records and documentations that exist?
Thought, Christ, fuck! What is that foul, pale ghoul?
Why are you concurring with complete strangers about your people's history, when those same people that wrote your history didn't live here in America to be able to tell you exactly what happened in the first place?
And one day soon, with God's help, we are going to see what the people will do in Caracas and Managua and Havana.
So what happened in history that allowed for our people to fall so far behind? And I'll answer that. It was the misfortunate mistakes that were conducted by our very own people.
And when Venezuela is free, and Cuba is free, and Nicaragua is free,
and it is still ongoing that exact same way today. For example, subscribing to a religious belief motivates the person to live in fear the rest of his or her life in hopes that they will be obedient to the government.
And Cuba is free, and Nicaragua is free. This will become the first free hemisphere in all of human history.
Obey the king's command, I say, because you took an oath before God. Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence. Do not stand up for a bad cause, for he will do whatever he pleases. And this is an ad that goes out to all the churches and especially the pastors in order for them to give their sermon on whatever verse has been chosen, whatever chapter, or whatever it is, or whatever scripture has been chosen. All of the pastors have to talk about this particular one. And then they skipped, what was it? Verse 4. Verse 4, right after that, they just showed you verse 2 through what? 3? Verse 4 said, since a king's word is supreme, who can say to him, what are you doing? Now, this is talking about the government. This is an email blast that goes out to all of the pastors and all of the people that are members of certain particular churches, but it does go to all of the pastors. And this is talking about if you should trust the government. And they telling you in the verse how you should in this scripture. And they also stating that you shouldn't be asking no questions. You should respect authority. Don't do nothing about it. It is what it is. Just submit to authority. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. For example, I'm gonna give you another example. Actress comedian Monique